and welcome to this episode of Transformational Leadership TV, where we inspire, equip, and challenge leaders just like you to do their part to change the world around them. I'm your host, Genesis Eakes, and in this episode, I wanted you to hear directly from Becky Burton, the CEO of Girl Scouts, Texas, Oklahoma Plains. Now, she's going to share with you her experience with the Maxwell Transformation Tables and how it impacted her and her leadership team. So as you listen to this interview today, I want you to be listening for some of the specific ways in which this experience helped create open, vulnerable, honest communication that then enabled her team to be able to tackle some of the challenges that were facing their organization. So without further ado, here's Becky Burton.
We were in a new team that was brought together, and our organization was in kind of a turmoil, and we'd been through a lot of change, and we had a brand new executive leadership team that came together. Some of us had worked together directly and others had not, and brought into the new team, and we needed help with meshing us into one and being able to respect each other and respect each other's opinions. There was a lot of personality conflicts that needed to be addressed. We just needed to gain trust with each other. And the time that we spent through this transformational tables that we worked through was just invaluable. With the vulnerability that we all brought to the table and the honesty that we shared with each other really made a difference with each other and with our working relationships. We got to see each other in a little different eyes. We all knew we were working toward the same goal, but we all come at it with a different perspective, and working through this process was just amazing. And it was time that was very valuable. That the hour a week really made me personally look forward to it, being able to think about it all week, but also being able to come back and join together and share our thoughts and feelings. And Genesis, you as the facilitator were just perfect in what you did. Other facilitators and processes I've been through like this have been talked to and down, and this was, you talked with us. You were a part of the conversation and not instructing us or not, teaching us or telling us what to do. You were doing it with us, doing the work with us, and being vulnerable with us, and we getting to know you helping us see each other in different lights. And I feel at this point, after the 6-7 weeks that we were together working through this, that we are all seeing each other differently, and the feelings in our meetings together and our feelings with our working together is so much different and so positive now, that our team is really able to go to each other and know that there's not any malintent about the questions. That we might not all agree, we might not agree with the other person, because we feel that they're being mean to us. It's a different perspective that helped us through this, by working through these tables. So I highly recommend the process. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to affect the rest of our team and the rest of our staff as we move forward.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Becky. So can you tell me, what was for you personally, what was the most impactful lesson to you? So we had 6 different values that we went through. Which one was most impactful for you?
The forgiveness, letting things go. That has really been the most impactful one for me personally, and it's something that I've brought along. That one I'm still working on, but I feel myself in my heart and my inside of me letting go of anger that I had toward a certain person, a professional colleague. And that really has been the most impactful and helpful thing. The whole journey was great, but that one really impacted me. It just continues to be in the forefront of my head. When my thoughts go one way, it's like, no, come back this way and let it go. It's that song, what is it from Frozen, let it go, or going toward the negative and being angry about situation.
Oh, that's beautiful. Being able to let it go and not hang on to it is such a relief. It's hard, but it's a relief at the same time when you don't have to hang on to it.
It is. So it's happened, it's done. And we're, I always like to say with my team and everyone, onward and upward, it's onward and upward, so that's where we go.
So what do you think has been the biggest impact to your team? So if you think about your team, when we started this journey couple months ago now to where they are now, what do you think has been the biggest impact on your team?
I think the seeing each other and knowing, being able to see where everyone's coming from, knowing a little bit more about that person, about each other, and not just the what you see outside at work, but knowing what drives their heart and what drives their way of life, and also learning a little bit about understanding about where they're coming from. I think that having that knowledge about each other has really brought us to a closer knit group, and that we feel that we've got each other and that we have an understanding of each other, but we've also got each other's back. And I hadn't felt that in a while with each other.
Well, thank you so much for going on this journey with me and inviting us into this space with you and your executive team. And we're looking forward to continuing the journey as it starts scaling with throughout your organization and seeing the impact at a bigger level. It'd be awesome.
It's been great. It's been a great experience.
Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Transformational Leadership TV. Now, if Becky's experience is something that you want for you and your team, reach out to us and set up a consultation so we can get you started. Because as you know, transformational leaders, they don't just see problems, they're motivated to do something about it. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay inspired, equipped, and challenged to change the world around you. Thanks so much. Bye for now.